What about Chet Holmgren? You brought him up, and I think he's a real interesting fit there because he has fit so well,
Hmm.
and it's a guy that I think a lot of people forgot about. How good he was after that injury. You sort of he just kind of goes out of your mind, and now you're watching the Thunder this season, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's right, Chet Holmgren. What has he meant to this team?
Well, it's been so he missed his entire first year with that foot injury, foot injury in the summer. Then he comes back and has a solid rookie campaign, and you saw flashes of what he could do. He comes out at the start of this year, and I'm telling you, the excitement in Oklahoma City was like, that's the next superstar. And then he falls hard, injures his hip, and he's out for 3 months. And really, he had some good games that showed what he was at the start of the year, but he wasn't himself until the playoffs. And then, really, in that Denver series, you started to see more of it. Memphis, he hit some big shots, and he's not hesitating when he catches the three ball. If you ask them, despite Jalen Williams, J Dub being the other All Star, I've been asking people because I think it's fun. Is there another MVP on the current roster? Because they're all so young. And Chet Holmgren is the leading candidate for that. If he can continue on this trajectory, he could be the guy that plays at that level.
That's a great question. See, that's why you're so good at your job. That's a killer question. It really is. That's a great question, dude. Hey,
It's a
speaking of
fun.
you having a front row view all season long, is there a particular feature that either you've done or someone on your team there has done at News 9 about a player, like a personal story, that really has grabbed you over the course of the year? That everybody inside the Thunder bubble knows, but people, watching the NBA this time of year did not know.
Yeah, Jalen Williams, Jay Will, the one from Arkansas. We once went down a list of potential feature stories with him, and there were about 10 different ones you can hit. From as simple as this guy has 4 dogs and he spends $300 a month just trying to feed those dogs, to being the first Vietnamese player drafted into the NBA. But he is the ultimate teammate. And I love that they mic'd him up during the MVP announcement the other day. You could hear him cheering on Shea, and he's a guy that he's come in and played great minutes when they need him to, but his impact on the team, if they were to trade him or if he was to go somewhere else, I think that would be a much bigger impact than anybody would realize. And then the other fun storyline, it's not like a deep feature or anything, but Alex Caruso embracing the role as the old guy. He's only 31.
Yeah.
He's plays even younger than he is, but just embracing it. They make fun of him for being bald, but come playoff time, whenever he steps on the court, they put him in when the team is starting to go in the wrong direction, and he just has this command about it. And he really didn't even bring it that often during the season. He has brought it in every playoff game now. When he comes in, everyone calms down and everyone takes a breath and everyone gets back to what they did to get to 68 wins this season.